Hey everyone! Welcome back to the 5th episode of Rookie Herschel. We are on the 5th race of the 2018 Blancpain GT Series Championship on ACC. We are racing on Paul Ricard today. Paul Ricard is a great track with a super long back straight and loads of confusing red and blue lines. I started racing here first. I even did my first episode for StoryHive on this track, so it's great to be back on this circuit. As for our championship, we had a great result last time at Silverstone. We finished P3, so that gave us a nice cushion lead at the top. We are currently leading by 25 points, but car number 63 and 88 only have a difference of 2 points. It'll be interesting to see how things get shaken considering this is the halfway checkpoint in this championship. And before we get started, a big thank you to TELUS STORYHIVE for this opportunity and a short message from our sponsor. This series is sponsored by Rosso Sim Racing. RSR is my go-to sim wheel providers in today's market. I'm a fan of their GT sim wheels and I currently own 2 GT wheels with the third one on its way. Scan the QR code if you want to check out more info about RSR and mention Rookie Herschel to see what they can offer you. Keeping the trend, we are going to set the track conditions and weather random. I think we'll have a dry race here, to be honest. I've barely driven on a wet Paul Ricard. One big change I brought in has to do with the race and quali timings. So essentially, I'm trying to copy the time the race and quali was held in real life in the 2018 season. Otherwise, all of the races were set to happen at 2 p.m. Another thing I changed was the AI aggressiveness to 95%. I've had experience before on Paul Ricard, so I wanted to challenge myself a bit more. Hopefully, it brings us more close battles. Jumping straight into the quali session, I'm on the first proper run. The track is green, so getting traction out of the corners is a bit tricky. And well, you will see me going out of the track, which invalidates this lap, so we really only get a single run. I have to warm up my tires and make sure I don't slip out of the track on the next lap. On the second lap, the tires are relatively warmer than before, but the track is still green. So I really have to be cautious. I'll stay quiet now and let you enjoy me getting around. And we are out of the track now. I almost went out of track after the back straight, but oh well. I guess I will be starting at the back this time around. It should give us fun racing for sure, but not a good result, especially when my rivals are in P4 and P6. Straight into the race, the track is optimum, so that's good, and it's bright and clear. The goal is to push hard and get back into the points position. We have a lot of cars to take over on turn 1, so I'm going to try and keep it safe.
Car on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
We gained 4 positions already before the back straight. Now the goal is to keep calm. My heart was racing through the first few corners. I also have a new standing overlay on the top right. It shows the fastest time on the left and last lap time on the right. I hope this helps you a bit more. It definitely helps me a lot. It's very important to get the proper exit on the back straight. It's such a long straight and it really helps to get a tow from the driver ahead. Let's see if I can overtake another car on this lap. And we went off the track at the end. I need to brake a bit earlier to get the car rotated nicely. Paul Ricard is also known for its track warnings. 3 track warnings and then you get a drive-through penalty. On to the second lap, I'm closer to the car ahead, so hopefully we can overtake him on the back straight this time around. I'll try maximizing the revs on the straight to get a bit more speed.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
We are in P15 now. The last position to get points is P10, so we still have ways to go. We have a train of cars ahead, so I hope we can quickly pass them. The pace is around the same, so that's really nice to see. I'm fighting the Nissan ahead now for P14, and I'm going to try to overtake him on the first few turns. It'll be hard, but I think I can get it done.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the
We
right.
touched a little at the end of turn 2, but that's fine. Looking at the lap time of the Bentley ahead, we are almost doing the same lap times and the pit window just
Pit
opened
window
up.
is open.
Now the question comes to whether I should undercut or overcut the car ahead. I decided to come in the next lap to try and undercut the Bentley. It'll be hard for sure because we were doing very similar lap times, but let's see how this plays out. The tires are changed and we have completed the pit requirement. Let's see where we come out of the
Stop,
pits.
start clear. Come on, go, go.
And this Audi won't give me any space.
Go.
Wow. I just backed off the accelerator, or else I would have crashed. The good thing is we are right behind two cars. So I tried to push the car and overtake the Audi quickly, but that didn't really go well. Please don't do this. But now the time is to push and get ahead quickly. The pit window is closed and we were able to undercut the Bentley as well. We are carrying 2 seconds of damage, however. I don't know exactly how that'll affect us, but I have high hopes. We are currently running P12 with P11 not too far from us as well. Looking at the BMW's lap time, they are a few tenths quicker than us. I'm gonna take the easy way and blame the damage on the car. The tires are still coming out around as well, so let's hope we can match his pace. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the pace to keep up, and now we are fighting the Audi behind. I have the mirror view on the left so you can see the fight. The issue was going to be after the straights. I was losing so much time on the turns, and while trying to defend, I was losing more time.
Leaders on final lap now.
On to the last lap now. I had to make sure I kept the position. The fight has been wonderful. I would have dive bombed if I was behind, but that's just me being a bad racer.
The leader has finished the race.
And that's the end of the race. No points unfortunately, but it was such a fun race. I was on my toes the whole race, and I was sweating trying to fight the positions. We finished in P12 with our rivals in P3 and P4. We're still in the lead, but we lost the big 25 points advantage we had before Paul Ricard. That's alright though, we just have to keep pushing and hope for good results ahead. Next episode, we are racing on Misano. I have never raced on it before, so I have some practice to do. We are halfway through the championship now as well. I really hope you liked this episode, and I hope to see you next time too.